Alright, so now we're back with some Diablo 2 Eastern Sunrises. Last time we got to Nightmare difficulty. That's right, last time we defeated Act 2 and Act 3, and you defeated Act 4 and Act 5. So it wasn't really any problem. You basically geared up in Act 1, and then took on the rest of normal difficulty. Gearing up in Act 1 worked. We didn't have to gear up at all. Now that we're in Nightmare, there's one thing we have to do. So we went and checked quickly. We could check to see what we might have to do. But if you go to the store here, the prices will be cheaper because you have already completed the quests here. You can see the price is 67,000. So we're going to want to buy. Oh, we're gonna want to buy 2 socket donuts. So you want to buy 2 socket donuts if you don't have them, and then leave normal difficulty. Well, we could check something because our resistances are gonna go down by like 50. Is it negative 50 and then negative 100? So it's 75, 75, 71, 61. So I believe it goes down negative 50 and then to 100 we're going to see. So 71 and then 61, we could base it off of that. So if you go to Nightmare difficulty, your resistances are going to be lowered considerably. Probably only by more than that. By 60. Is that right? By 60? 50? Maybe it is 50. Negative 50. Or 60. Whatever it is. Your resistances are much lower now. Now your fire resistance is 55. Cold is 31. Lightning is 11. Poison is 1. So if we go here, we could go to cube recipes. If you look for cubing materials on the website, we could make Anvil stones. So you take 4 dragon stones and a perfect gem to make an Anvil stone. That'd be the first part of the thing. So you take your Roderick cube and then your multi-stalker, and you just keep cubing it until you can start taking out the dragon stones. So we need 4 dragon stones. So we're gonna be making a bunch of Anvil stones. Well, it depends how many perfect gems we have, because for every 4 dragon stones, we need 1 perfect emerald. Essentially, it doesn't say dragon stones here, it says ancient decipherers. 8 decipherer points would be 1 dragon stone. So they're the same thing, they essentially convert. Like if it says ancient decipherer 201, if we take out one of these out, it would say 193. So it took out 8 of them. So if we throw these back in here, it said that we needed a perfect gem. So we go to our gem can opener and we could cube it until it says perfect gem, which says we need 243 points. And we found a whole bunch of we found gem shrines, right? We were making the characters, you find gem shrines in the first areas, and then you put your blemished up to perfects, and then eventually you have a bunch. Or if you're running cows, right, you could stay in normal, you could run cows a whole bunch. That'd be definitely a thing to do. Cows would be a thing to do. But we're just going to run straight to Nightmare difficulty. So we have 4 of them. We need 4 of them. So we go like that. Then we could throw 4 dragon stones in here. Yeah, I'll just keep the other one up for now. There's also a easier way to do this. So if we take the perfect topaz and the 4 dragon stones, we cube it, it makes an anvil stone. And there's also another recipe. If we do this one, multi-stalker and a perfect gem and a key, it multi-stalker converts 32 decipher points into an anvil stone point. So basically, it takes your 4 dragon stones from your multi-stalker from in here, so you don't have to withdraw them and then throw them in the cube and then throw them with the gem in here. All you need is 1 key and 1 perfect gem, and then it would convert 32 ancient decipherer points. And we click it, into an anvil stone. Straight into an anvil stone. It said into anvil stone points, didn't it? Into an anvil stone point. So that's even better if it straight up gives you an anvil. That saves the time, because then you don't have to change this thing, cube it, and then withdraw the anvil itself. So we probably will use 4 of them. Do we just need a chipped gem to apply the forging? We'd have to check, but now we have 4 anvil stones. What do anvil stones do? They do a whole bunch of things. They're mainly used for forging. So just kind of like rune forging. Forge is enhanced for no penalty, but it may only have one forging mod. The one that we're looking for is stat forging. Target includes a unique set crafted rare magic equipment, so it could be weapon, armor, rings, amulets, unique jewels, and charms. So you can even put this on unique jewels and charms. It's insane. We could go to this one, target item, anvil stone, chipped diamond, gives other items all resistance plus 16. So if you use a different chipped gem, it'll give you different stats. It could give you bonus attack rating, more magic fine, increased attack speed, enhanced damage, enhanced defense, crushing blow, max life, faster cast, damage to undead, damage to demons, increased max mana. It'll also give you other things like +2 all scales. It'll give you +1 to Amazon. So that's what we were talking about on the level 1 character. You could have a level 1 character, then you could just forge it with all +1 to sorcery skills. So you could only put 1 forging at a time on an item, and then you could remove it with those thawing potions, right? Shows at the top. Remove forging, forge item, 3 thawing potions, removes the forging with the underlying materials. So you could have a level 1 where all of his items are forged with +1 to scales. And this one you can't put it on jewels. This one you can put it on jewels though. So if you had like 6 jewels with +1 to Amazon or +1 to sorcerer skills or something, then you socket it into a 6 socket armor, it would be a +6 to scales socketed armor. So that'd be super sick. So what we need though is the resistances. So we chipped diamonds. All we'd have to do is go to our gem can and hope that we have enough 76 diamonds. We just need chipped. And then we just need diamonds. So we just cube this thing until diamonds come up. Diamonds. So we just need 4 chipped diamonds. And then all of these anvil stones, we can reclaim them, right? They're the underlying materials. The only thing that we lose is the chipped gem. So that's not too bad. I think we do have to remove forgings on some items. And we do need some flawless gems. Oh, we just passed it. We do need flawless gems. We do need a flawless gem and a blemished gem. So we need 1 flawless gem. 1 flawless topaz will work. Yeah, we just have that in there. Was it replenish life 15? We could put an A rune in here. We could take this rune out of here. So you could actually get a better charm too later. There's a way better charm later. You get a really good charm. So we found an A rune, and A rune would be much better than that. Regenerate mana. So we won't worry about forging jewels or anything. So this would give damage reduced by 12. So damage reduced by 12, damage reduced by 24 altogether. It's just those A runes, the damage reduced by 12 helps so much. So what did we need to cube? So let's just add these sockets to this item. If we throw a blemished topaz in here with the socket donut, it should add a socket to it. Because it's a nightmare item, it requires a blemish. Because this is a normal difficulty item, it requires a flawless. So you could read it on the socket donut. It requires normal, flawless, or blemished, or flawless, blemished, or perfect. And it shows you how many sockets each of the items may get. So if we throw a socket in here, that'd probably help that out a bit. So these just have faster unlock, so we could probably start with the helmet considering it doesn't have any forging on it. So just throw 1 anvil stone, 1 chipped diamond, and then it would forge it with all resistances 16. And then this just did what? Fire damage. Yeah, we could take a little tiny bit of fire damage off so we could unforge things. So we just go here, trade, buy the thawing potions.
There is a place.
1, 2, 3. We probably need more. 6 or like 9 or something. Is the weapon forged? Weapon was just forged with like barely anything, just like 9 maximum damage or something. So we could put like something else on the weapon maybe. Well, the main thing is that we get the resistances. You could go to your bank. You could check all of your charms, check your jewels. I guess your jewels would give you resistances. Like if we just forged up the jewels, we could get them. But you could check your charms, see if your charms give you resistances. If you had like all these jewels, maybe they'll do something for you. Basically, if you have something with resistances that you need in the bank, you could take them out. So we don't need all this magic find, do we? Yeah, what you could do is just go to your bank, go find charms with resistances. Those don't give any resistances. I think we had did we have a shimmering one that gave all resistance? 5 strength, 5 strength. Maybe we didn't. All resistance is 7. There we go. So there is charms that give +7 to all resistances. And then there wasn't really too much more. Maybe lightning resistance 7. But we'll see what our resistances stand at when we're done. So they're at 4 right now. And if we throw the gloves back on, so just as we could upgrade that too maybe. Like we do need the mana per kill, but would it be possible to make a better one? We don't really have a whole lot of money to spend, right? Blue sapphires. Blemish was like 83, wasn't it? 81 points. So we did upgrade it, right? It did 8 mana per kill. Now it's 10 mana per kill, 10% deadly strike. So we upgraded the gloves a little bit. And then that's just like 3 mana per kill. We could take that off. We don't need a 3 mana per kill at this point. Well, we do, but we don't need that much mana per kill. Because we could take these out. Because we put these runes in there a long time ago, right? For rune forging to help for normal difficulty. Now we could do Anvil stone forging for nightmare difficulty. If we click here, it would give it all resistance 16. So we could change the belt. The belt just had +3 mana per kill. If we do run into mana problems, we could also do other things to help fix the mana problems. Oh, we want to put that here. Or we put +16 resistances to the belt as well. Maybe we could even unsocket this thing, right? If we unsocket, see what our resistances are after. Because if we need a different type of gem, if we need like poison resistance or something, that was our lowest one. It's already cold's max, fire's max. We just need poison's nearly max. Lightning we do need. Alright. So there we go. 66, 56. If we forge another thing or find something to put into the helmet, is there like all resistances somewhere? Using something like lightning and poison. What? I guess the rings and amulets just have that. So the weapon, it wouldn't give that, right? The weapon would give something different. The weapon would give damage. So, because we could do normal forging. Normal forging would give it stats, but then we don't really want to waste things on that. Maybe we don't need these magic vine things. Maybe it'd be better used for something like that. So now, what does our character stand at? We have 2 open sockets. So maybe a jewel? We'll just look at jewels. We never put jewels in anything. Maybe we looted a really good one. Oh, 11 to life. Lightning resist. So we do need lightning resist. But we imagine we're probably find a good rare one that we found before. Or maybe something with something better. 30% magic find. Lightning resist. Helm, boots, armor, 35%. So we could just throw this in here right now, right? Helm, boots, 35% lightning resistance. And then we just need some poison resistance. Oh, there we go. Poison resistance. Shield, armor. There we go. So the runes just gave us all of the resistances that we needed. We didn't even really need to do anything. So you could pretty much just look through your gear, see if you could find anything, see if you could find anything to help you. We could probably throw this Anvil stone on something. Faster run walk's alright. We could just throw it in the bank for now. Because the Anvil stone, we'll probably use it later at some point. We'll keep it there. And these things we could just rebuy those. We put the belt pack on the thing. So I guess there's like a episode of getting your character ready for the difficulty, and then there's the episode of doing the difficulty. So these just give mana per kill. Why are we throwing them there? We can just throw them in the runes tab. That's not too difficult. Runes tab's just right here. And then now that we're actually done normal difficulty, at the end of normal you get all of these runes, and the yellow runes. Nightmare difficulty, I think you get the other ones. So let's just see. Maybe we don't even need those charms or something. Yeah, we don't need either of them. Maybe we don't need this. So we don't need any of those resistance charms. Everything's been covered. Although things can lower our resistances, right? So we'll just leave that just in case something happens to lower our resistances for some reason. So at some point I'll go through and organize all this bank, but for now I think we're all ready to go. Pretty much have everything done. We'll just put the dragon stone there for now. We'll drink that potion. We got healing potions, we got health, mana, everything. Your character's been upgraded quite a bit. You could upgrade him some more. You could do more recipes. You could do re-roll some rare rings if you wanted. Output rare ring. We could do that. We're a higher level. Maybe try to re-roll a couple of rings. So we talked about before how each class has their different items here. It was on the website. If you go to class craft. So if you wanted to craft an Amazon item, you'd use spider silk. If you wanted to make an assassin item, use a dragon stone. If you wanted to make a barbarian item, use a forging hammer. If you wanted to make a druid item, use a tyranium ore. A necromancer item, use a blackmore. If you want to use a paladin item, use a holy symbol. If you were making a sorcerer's item, use a crushed gem. Essentially, that's what these dragon stones turn into. You just right-click the dragon stones and they change into what you need. So we were just trying to make some new rings. We did make some new rings for Act 1, I think, at the end of Act 1. So we could cube this until it says output magic to rare ring. And it says cube with a magic rare, or cube with a key to reroll, cube with a spider silk for an Amazon ring, and so on. So we want an Amazon ring. We have a spider silk here. We have 102 points, so it'll just take 7. We could cube this to try to get some Amazon items that are item level 44. So maybe that'll spawn with something better. If they have a really good resistances, right? That's mostly what you're looking for at this point. So that's like the worst Amazon amulet. That's an Amazon amulet. Strength, replenish all resistance 12, damage reduced by 7. So is that better than this one? Like, I don't think so. Cold lightning, magic damage reduced by 5. decoy. Maybe it's better. We'll try re-rolling a couple other ones. No, that's it. We'll try re-rolling and a couple amulets. So we just keep it like 4 times, then it switches to amulets. So it'd say the same thing, right? Spider silk. Alright, so we could try to make some Amazon amulets. Bow and crossbow. We don't use bow, although it gives teleport charges. Teleport charges might help. So there we go. Now we need thong potions. We could take the foraging. Well, we don't need to, right? It's just a faster run walk. It's just those gems, those runes. So where do you put these then? Because these items are important. Oh, they're Amazon items. We can't transfer them to the other characters. Alright, so then we just go here, go trade, go buy 6 of these. I think we're just trading 1 amulet. We could try to make more amulets when we get to a higher level. When we get to a higher level, we will be keeping better amulets. So which one did we want? We wanted to keep enchant, I think. So we'll get rid of this one. And we'll replace it with this one. So we'll just put the run lock on it. Maybe we could afford to buy 2 chip gems just so we don't have to cube them. So now it would add a run walk to this thing. We don't need the resistances at this point. We just need a faster run walk. So we upgraded the ring. So that doesn't even have any Amazon skills. Doesn't even have any Amazon skills. It does have the all resistances, damage reduced by 7. Those things are good. And this one has the teleport charges. So all this one had like some life leech and a little tiny bit of poison resistance, and then a bunch of damage, a lot of damage. So I think the new one would be better. So we could take this old one, we could throw it in the bank for now. This one, we could just re-add the 15% movement speed. So the bow and crossbow we don't use, petrify we don't use, decoy we don't use, strength maybe we'll use it, 15% deadly strike, cold resist, and level 6 teleport. Maybe we'll use it for something. So these rings, they just weren't really good, right? Plus 3 is slow missiles, 34. We're not sure, we'll keep them for now. We'll just keep the rarer rings. These were old items, so only Amazons can use these. So we'll find a better lower level things. Maybe we'll be like keep these, and then we'll try to make a goal of trying to make better versions of those or something. I think we're pretty much ready to go. Anything else needs to be forged or upgraded? I mean, everything's pretty much good. We could do regular forging, it's just a waste of materials at this point. So damage reduced, everything's socketed, everything's forged, everything's maximum resistances. And we should be pretty good at doing damage, right? We were doing alright there. Should still be on a player set to 3. So players 3 shouldn't be too bad. So here has been how to gear out your character and get them maximum resistances for nightmare difficulty. That wasn't too bad. We didn't have to do anything. Usually you could sit there and farm cows. You could farm them for as much as you want. Farm bale, do all these side secret areas with normal difficulty until you get to level like 52, 55, and then you can move to nightmare. But we're just gonna try nightmare at this time as soon as we get here, level 44.